I know what I want. I finally found it. And of course he's married. Is there any world in which I can pursue this?
No. No.
Brother.
I'm draining you guys' life today.
Dear God, I hope the Patreon store is happy.
I'm debating.
Oh no.
God damn it.
I'm weighing my moral compass on whether this is worse or not, and I think it's less bad from what
It's
I've heard.
less bad, just because a child is not being harmed.
Yeah. There's no
However.
child being harmed in this scenario so far, so it's slightly less bad.
Okay. That's fair. A year ago, I, 32 female, got out of a relationship with the man, 33 male, I thought I would marry. In hindsight, I see the merit in having broken up. Being with him involved giving up important parts of myself to join his family and fulfill his image for the future. At the time, the timing was right, and the sacrifice seemed worth the reward of the marriage, children, and unexpected and adventurous life. We were together for a little over 2 years. Fast forward to today, I'm really grounded in myself. My priorities are clear. I deeply understand and value my own creative, professional, and familial desires.
So anyway, I want to destroy this home.
I derive a lot of peace and energy from this clarity and pursuit of purpose. I'm truly happy to be alive, but I deeply want someone to share it with. I'm ready to settle down and start a family with a partner that supports me as myself. I have enough relationship experience to know that I can offer that in return as a supportive, healthy, and giving partner. I have been dating around for a year and haven't found anyone whose company I actually enjoy and with whom I don't feel like I'm totally settling. Until now for the conundrum. I recently reconnected with an old college professor,
What the fuck?
male, probably mid-late 40s, for professional reasons. I had a massive crush on him in school, mostly because I'd never met anyone who took such an interest in so many of the same things I did. Also, he was cute, kind, curious, and seemed to appreciate in me the things I most appreciate about myself. When we recently met for coffee, and it has been 10 years since I had seen him last, this very calm realization came over me that this is the person I, as my most grounded self, want to be with.
I
Okay.
don't know
You're
if
not
you're your
glad.
most grounded self.
I hate to fucking, chop on somebody that seems to have overcome a lot, but that
I don't know if they have.
is kind of crazy, I think.
No, it is.
Sounds like you met them for the first, you've seen them for the first time in 10 years. And during that coffee date, you're like,
This is
"Oh,
the one.
This is the one. Yeah. Haven't even talked about anything personal. It
Other
sounds
than
like
professional and catching up, probably.
And your kind of history of lust for this person.
Right. But
Yeah.
10 years ago,
Mhm.
when he was your
late
professor.
30s. Yeah.
It was wonderful catching up with him. I felt at ease and was genuinely happy to see him. During coffee, he was giddy and visibly blushing. I'm fairly certain the effect I had on him was similar to the one he had on me. I'd love to spend more time with him, both of the pleasure of his company and to build a rapport to see if there's truly anything there. He encouraged me to stay in touch and was interested to see me more. Except, he's recently-ish married, which he freely acknowledged over coffee. Why does he have to be married? This realization actually made me cry later and feel sad and disappointed with surprising intensity. I don't usually do this. Ordinarily, I would take this fact and move on without hesitation. I have no interest in compromising mine or anyone's integrity or causing pain and heartbreak. To put it mildly, he may very well have zero interest in being anything other than a supportive mentor and friend. There are so many potential cons to pursuing this. The potential pros, to put the cart before the horse, are pros of the big life-changing order. There are two questions keeping me from moving on. What about my own life? Shouldn't I act in my own interest and discover if there's truly something there? What if this could really be it? What if he wants children? I know he has no children, and his wife is beyond her childbearing years. I'm at the perfect age for starting a family. I'm sure she's awesome, but what if he would be happier having children? What if they got together later in life because they've both been lonely for a
You
long
are
time?
delusional. What if all of these things that I've imagined in my head come true and this is the perfect scenario, which he wants to be with me? What if? You know what I mean? Fucking what if?
This is like that one story we
Christ.
did where she had a neighbor or something like that, and they just he just walks her
Yes,
to the train.
yeah. He was just polite
Being
to her.
nice. Yeah.
And that's what I'm imagining this professor was, and she's imagining the blushing and giddiness. God forbid he was nice to you and wanted to be your mentor. Fuck me.
Feeling a little crazy for not closing this door and moving on immediately, but also would feel maybe more crazy for ignoring something that could potentially be a very real thing. Wonder what an outside observer thinks the best plan of action to be. I already know what I'm going to do, but I'm curious to see what you all
bitch.
come with. Sincerely, fool in love / cart before horse.
Oh, I'm dead. I know what I'm gonna do, but shut the fuck up then.
You're gonna ruin your mentorship. Fuck me. Like, these people annoy me so fucking much. I will say it is still worse than harming a
Oh.
child, but this is crazy. You are not as healthy mentally as you claim to be.
Josh, she's grounded now.
No,
okay?
you are.
I
not.
don't think you are.
You
You're
are not.
You are so far from grounded
You
in
are-
reality. It's
You are just in just as in a mental delusion as the passport bro guy. You are in your own world imagining scenarios where he is unhappy in his marriage and wants to start a family with someone he just recently married, so he presumably is happy with them. And then you are going to try and ruin that. You are a piece of shit and need so much therapy.
I mean, there's not much to say on this one. I mean, come on. I've dated around for a year and I've realized I really want to wreck this home. And again, I'm totally grounded in reality.
Yeah.
I've never been more grounded.
Love some advice. I'm not going to listen to any of it. but-
Yeah. I'm posting this in relationship advice. I could care less.
I actually
could
don't give
not
a fuck
care
what you guys say.
Ugh,